Yo, my name's Pat Washington, aka PW Esquire. Originally from Detroit, Michigan, raised in San Francisco, California. Shit, what got me into skateboard? Actually, I was my boy Gary in California. I grew up with him. He was around my neighborhood. And he basically just he was skating really. He actually used to skate with Marcus McBride and LeVar McBride. Like some legends, man. Those dudes, taught me pretty much everything I knew. But basically just seeing those dudes skating around one day, I got a hold of a board and I started skating with those dudes, just around the hood, and they were just showing me just amazing stuff. And so ever since then I was hooked basically, Then my boy Gary, he took me one day to Embarcadero for the first time. I never even left the neighborhood. We was hella young, he was like the first dude to actually leave the neighborhood. He was like the young OG, you know what I'm saying? So he took me there, and that's when I met everybody, man. Just like Mike Carroll was filming. I met James Kelch and Javante Turner, and man, just a lot of people. Mike York, you know what I'm saying? I even also knew Carl Watson and Nick Loughlin before. I even went down there too, because they used to come down and skate with LeVar and Marcus a lot, and Gary. That's how I met them, just in the neighborhood too. So we used to skate a lot, and a lot of those dudes was already, sponsored basically. I was just like the dude that was like, oh shit, just amazed basically. So yeah, it was. I think that was like, I want to say like '92 or some shit, So it was a minute. Actually, it was a trip because my first sponsor was with Trust Skateboards. It was with my boy Brad Johnson. I think it was Brad and Eric Ellington. And that was the first time I knew them. They were more like the guys that skated out in Concord, more outside of the city, and they used to come in every once in a while and stuff like that. But yeah, it was crazy. They used to come to the city of Embarcadero, and we just got cool. And they was already sponsored by well, I want to say, was it Clout? It's been so long, man, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was my first sponsor ever was Trust Skateboards, And my second sponsor that's more memorable that actually got me on was with Eric Ellington and Brad Johnson, you know what I'm saying? So that was what it was, and they got me on really, and I used to start skating out in the suburbs with them and getting footage, and that's how I really kind of even got better, you know what I'm saying? They used to jump down shit, and I was like more of the manual block dude, and they was more of the handrail gap more, so it just taught me, how to expand a little bit. That's what those were my first sponsors really, at the end of the day. It was some years back, tell you the truth. It was when Stevie first started Skate Teat, down at Little 5 Points in Atlanta. And, I was in Chicago at the time, and he told me, yo man, I'm about to open up the stores, I want you to come down and celebrate, and I came down. That was pretty much the first time I came down there. He always used to say like, dope, dope spots, untapped territory basically, as far as like we never really skated these type of spots, so it'd be, it's just a cool area, and there's a lot of cool people here, so, he said come down and check it out. So when I came down, it was all love, obviously chilling with my brothers, it was always comfortable, Marcus and Stevie's down here, and, a couple other folks and things like that, so it was comfortable, so I liked it. It was a good thing. That's when I came down for the first time. I think that was like '08. Well, yeah, I mean, Kilo Skateboards is the company. It's called Kilo, and a lot of people ask me if it's like about some drugs or something like that, but really it's just a metaphor for get your weight up, not your hate up. It's just all about just empowering yourself to wake up in the morning and go and get it, so it's like get that kilo of whatever that is, you know what I'm saying, but more on a positive note, and brush off the haters really. was like when I first started, you know, it's kind of like just having fun. I make boards, you know, I get to put other people on that I feel is talented, you know, and that's probably even the future of skateboarding. And in my eyes, that's what happened to me. I think I know enough now to step it up and do my own brand. So Kilo is my contribution to the industry. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Yeah, man, I wanna just, you know, first and foremost, I wanna give a shout out to my Kilo team, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely TJ, you know, he's a great dude, you know, on and off the board. I feel that he's gonna be a great skateboarder, and I love that he seen my vision and really embraced me with it and respect what I've done for skateboarding to even want to take this journey with me, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely give a shout out to that man right there, my boy Bobby. He's like my right hand, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, helps me keep things going on a day-to-day basis, so I don't have to work as hard. I can focus more on skateboarding, you know, and being more like thinking about the brand and where I want to go with the brand and just keep my ideas just, you know, running without no stop. So big shout out to Bobby. I want to thank my lady, you know what I'm saying? She definitely holds me down. You know, she's definitely my heart, you know, when it comes to just keeping me motivated when it comes to the business, organized, you know what I'm saying? Teach me a lot of things that I didn't know from a business aspect that I should know, you know. Just keeps, you know, paperwork, things like that. You know, she comes from a more of a office background and PR and stuff like that. So she just taught me a whole other aspect of the game that helps me to this day, you know. So big shout out to her, you know, much love to that. And just all the fans, man, all the skate shops, you know what I'm saying? Hazard, you know, they picked up some boards, you know what I'm saying? I got Richmond Hood, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying, that you know, reached out and just wanted to support, thought that what we got going on is good. And all the other aspects too, like, you know, I got people from Detroit, New York, you know, shout out to my boy B Saul out there, hold me down since day one when this shit was just a dream, you know what I'm saying? And I, you know, that's my brother really at the end of the day. And, you know, when we just talk about stuff, you know, he keeps my mind right, you know, and, you know, so give a shout out to him and just the fans, anybody that think that this thing is to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to everybody that's following and watching this right now, and just stay tuned, man. Real dogs. Go, real dogs. Real dogs.
What up, my name is Tyreek Morrison, I'm from New Jersey, and I ride for Kilo Skateboards. I started skating when I moved to Atlanta. I used to ball hard, like I used to play basketball, but like I didn't really like the basketball scene out here too much, so I wanted to try something new. That's why I started skating. Favorite skate spot? Definitely Black Box. Other than Black Box, I dig Federal. I like Federal. Dylan Reeder, Alex Olsen, Jason Dill, P-Rod, Stevie Williams, myself, of course, Rick Owen. Man, I just saw fucking Stevie Williams pull up in his Ferrari. I hope I get to that level. I'm really digging that Asphalt Yacht Club, as a matter of fact. I like gold apparel. I like gold wheels. When I'm not skating, I like kind of like a more higher end fashion type stuff. Like Balenciagas, I like Balmains and shit like that. Worst fault is at Black Box. I clicked on the nose menu on the first box, and did a front flip over the whole box and landed on my back. Like, yeah, that was the worst fall ever. Yeah, my dad's an artist, Frank Morrison. He does children books. Like, he's pretty nice with it. Look it up, Frank Morrison. Follow me on Instagram at Money Team, just regular Money Team. I'll follow back if you're cool. Just skate. That's it. Just skate. I think we should do that one more time. Oh, let's go!